morning, folks. Today we are going to be going over the newest addition to Valley's orchestra, the marching orchestra.
You heard that correctly. The orchestra will now be marching while performing, and we will all be waiting on the edges of our seats for tonight's debut performance.
The Valley Chamber Orchestra was hard at work deciding on their drum majors, or since it is an orchestra, it would be their string majors. Okay, sorry then, audience. Still, there was quite a bit of drama in picking the cast. Jack Ward was very upset that he did not get the gig. He claims that the orchestra teachers were out to get him and are constantly plotting his demise. However, the new string major, Liliania, is doing quite well. Certainly also qualified to lead.
Certainly, two sides to this story. Next up, we have a riveting story about the protests over Angelica the Turtle getting the lead position, even though she was just an understudy. Yes, you heard that right. There are protests over Angelica getting the position of the understudy, and rightfully so. Sometimes it is hard to decree why the marching orchestra teacher has given the starting role to her pet turtle, but she has. How will a turtle connect with the audience? How will the audience understand the complexity and layers of the performance through a 6-inch tall green animal?
That's really tall. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, I guess.
But for now, let's look at the weather. Off to you, Adam.
Thanks, Riley. Welcome to the Valley High School Chamber Gallery Forecast, the only place with lows in the D's and highs in the B's. Let's take a look at our weekly forecast. As you can see from our low budget, hastily created weekly forecast, this week starts off with a nice low of 70 degrees and a high of 90 degrees. Perfect weather for all the cranky band kids. However, we can see that things quickly take a turn for the worst, with extreme bass lows on Wednesdays. Gee, it's so cold that the strings on your violin may fall off. But hey, at least it can't get much worse than this, right? Let's take a look at the second half of the week. Thursday is showing extremely bad weather, what looks to be a 145% chance of rain inside the PAC. Be careful, band kids may find out they're really blowing on water instead of air a little too late. Hey, can you shut up? I'm trying to make a weekly forecast here, man. So inconsiderate. Band kids these days, am I right? Now, as I was saying, Friday looks like it's going to have a pretty cool 60 degrees and a high of 83, with a cold front coming in with Fortissimo. This weekend is looking pretty chill, with a low of 20 and a high of 37. Pretty perfect weather for staying at home and playing some warming musical notes, and all things considered. Thank you for tuning in to Valley High School Chamber Gallery Forecast, the most accurate report on everything fine arts and weather. Now, back to Riley.
Thank you, Adam. Now that we got the weather all sorted out, let's look towards other upcoming events. This time of year, shop hockey is about to get into full swing again. Let's go over to Max to see what's going on in the shop.
Are we live? Are we good? Go. Oh, okay. All right. This year's season of shop hockey is about to start back up, and with it, the 2022 expansion, where a new team has been added in, the String, which stands for Symphonic Tuesdays Rehearsal Instrumental Noble Group. The addition of this team certainly got the Tuesday rehearsal group excited. The String played in the last preseason game that took place last night against the reigning champions, the Technicians, who have star player Max Schrum, but sadly lost their team captain, Kendrick Santos Briggs. This year will be a little different with the new draft, who brought on Adam Haroun, in replace of Kendrick, who retired last season after winning the Shop Hockey Organizational Playing Cup, the Cup, or Shop Cup, if you want to call it that. The winners of last night's game were the String. This was an upset for the Technicians that were just not expecting to go into their season on a loss. For anyone new tuning in to shop hockey who doesn't know how to play it, shop hockey was developed in 1905 and is said to be the ground basis for the more modern-day popular sport, hockey. But the way shop hockey is played is two goals are set up opposite to each other with wood blocks, as seen in this display. And the borders are that of the shop. So you're gonna notice there's everything in here, making everything different. No two rinks are the same. And whatever's going on in the shop at the time makes it even more different. Two teams will face off against each other with sticks made of ripped down 2x4s and a ball, which typically in modern day it is played with a baseball. But in the past it's been played with wood blocks. The rest is kind of a free-for-all, and that's really how the game goes. If you'd like to watch this incredible sport, you can tune in to Valley High School Chamber Gallery News at any random time of the day, and maybe you can catch a game.
Shop hockey is such a wonderful sport, but nothing is as wonderful as our performances. Let's cut to a Sean for today's commercial.
Alright. Are you tired of being bored at home? Well, we have just the solution for you. Come to the West Des Moines Marching Orchestra and see West Des Moines' top talent perform right before your eyes. Our musicians will be playing at the glorious West Des Moines Valley High School Performing Arts Center, also known as the PAC. This once-in-a-lifetime experience starts at 6:30 p.m. sharp. A truly spectacular show, something that the whole family will enjoy, and something for everyone to see. Tickets will be on sale at the game and are available for pre-order online. There are $1 for students, $5 for adults, and $3 for senior citizens over the age of 60. Please join us at the Valley Performing Arts Center tonight and see these bright young men and women give all to their passions. A special thank you to our gracious viewers and our sponsor, Musical Subs. Do you like food? Have you ever eaten music? If yes, then come to Musical Subs on the corner of Mill Civic Road, right off the highway. We will satisfy your taste buds and your ears by giving you musical delight for the whole family. Don't wait. Call in to book a reservation or stop in anytime between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. We hope to see you at the Marching Orchestra performance tonight. Thank you.
Gotta leave.
Thanks, Ashan. This just in. We have the legendary Dr. String here with us tonight for a special interview. Let's cut to Ashan to catch this rare event.
Hello, Dr. String. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here tonight.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us for an interview tonight.
I'm happy to be here.
Wonderful. All right. I will just start out with a few questions and feel free to take as much time as you want when answering. So first up, Dr. String, as the father of modern string instruments and the creator of the violin, viola, cello, bass, harp, and guitar, to name a few, what do you like most about playing music?
When playing music, my favorite thing to do is to listen to the instruments to see what they are saying.
You listen to your cello?
Yes.
What's it saying?
The cello is a metaphor for the universe we live in. Specifically, it's telling me I am out of tune. The universe sings to me. What is that melody? You may think I'm just saying quotes from Overwatch, but I am not.
But I guess if that is your process, to each their own, right? Describe your creative process when you create new instruments.
My creative process is one that intrigues many people. Often I go to my most remote corner of my house I possibly can, usually somewhere in the basement. Sometimes it is a small closet or even the floorboards in some excruciating circumstances. After stripping naked, I turn off the lights until it is pitch black. Only then can I reach peace, and once I have reached a place of ultimate serenity, I get out my notebook and the ideas just flow out like a waterfall. No, not just any waterfall. The Yosemite volcano. What is that? The Yosemite volcano that is going to erupt at any moment. Or Niagara Falls between the border of the United States and Canada. Two of my favorite countries, although I have not been to either.
I genuinely don't know where to begin with these comments. But that last part, Dr. String, are we not in the continental United States right now? And didn't you grow up in this country and graduate from MIT?
The University of MIT resigned my diploma because I made all the other graduates look like bums compared to my achievements. And our physical bodies are in the continental United States, but my metaphysical self, my spirit, has drifted onto another universe, and I am no longer in this metaphysical realm.
Well, at this point, I'm afraid of what you are going to say in response to this question, but my boss demands I ask all these questions. So, who or what inspires you?
Dinosaurs inspire me at times. I like to pretend I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I just start typing on my keyboard, And whatever happens, just happens. Even still, dinosaurs, though dinosaurs are the biggest hoax, which is why I think they are cool.
There's someone at the door.
Let them in.
It's an interesting door you have here, Dr. String.
I built it myself.
On behalf of the Des Moines Police, you are under arrest, Dr. Strange, for insanity and reckless abuse. I will have to take you to the station immediately.
Thank you to our special guest, Dr. String, for his incredible lack of sanity. And thank you to our wonderful viewers for tuning in to Valley High School Chamber Gallery News. We hope to catch you again soon, hopefully without police intervention. Wait, were you Dr. String this whole time?